Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Friday, July 6th. And we had plenty of showers and thunderstorms across the area yesterday, especially across northern lower Michigan where a lot of severe weather took place. And again, we expect we'll see some more redevelopment this afternoon. Some of these could be strong to severe, especially across southeast lower Michigan. And we got a nice weekend on tap with highs around the mid 70s on Saturday, around 80 on Sunday. Could be a thunderstorm as we get later in the day on Sunday, and we'll look at that over the weekend. And more rain and thunderstorms are possible early next week. The pretty dry forecast that we were calling for keeps continuing to slip by the wayside. Looks like a more progressive pattern will continue, and that'll allow for more in the way of precipitation chances. So if you do got wheat that's close or ready, I'd go out and get it ASAP, because it looks like we're in a pretty progressive stormy pattern. If we look at some of the storms yesterday across the Roscommon area, you can see winds over 60 miles an hour reported. Lots of trees down across the area. They had several waves of thunderstorms that moved through the area, the first of which brought some heavy downpours and some hail, but it was a second batch of storms that moved through that created a lot of the wind damage, and you can see a number of trees uprooted across that area here last night or yesterday afternoon. You can see the storms. Watch the first batch, there was the rain and hail, there was the wind damage right there. It came through the areas around Houghton Lake, Roscommon area, and again, probably even a little bit worse once you got off to the southeast of there. As you can see, very powerful storms showing, if you'll notice here as it goes through one more time, how it kind of begins to bow here just off to the east of that area. There it is. And again, that's an indicator of some very powerful winds that move through the area. You can see this morning we got showers and thunderstorms that have moved now down into the southeast part of the state over to southwest Ontario. And again, as those move through the area, we'll see sunshine return, but we're going to have more develop as that cold front moves into the area here this afternoon with a lot of juicy air in place. Again, slight risk, I think, of storms across southeast lower Michigan. The rest of the MAC area under a marginal risk, and not anything severe expected across northern lower Michigan, as most of the development will take place in this area here and becomes very strong to severe as you get into southeast lower Michigan. If we look at the weather map this morning, we expect the low pressure system along that cold front today, and that's going to touch off some of the severe thunderstorms across southeast lower Michigan, southwest Ontario, all of Ohio, western Pennsylvania, and for the southeastern three-quarters of Indiana. So pretty good strong area of storms expected once again today. And then as that front moves through the area, we'll see mostly sunny skies on Saturday, and then by Sunday we'll see some of this rotate down. The secondary cold front will help to touch off some afternoon thunderstorms across the area, but right now nothing too significant. I think as we get into Monday night and Tuesday, we may have a little bit more in the way of significant rain, and you can see over the next 7 days. This was the run from yesterday morning. If you'll look, you'll see a pretty good increase in the amount of precipitation on the new 7-day outlook here. And again, we continue to be in that very progressive pattern, which usually means plenty of opportunities for showers. Doesn't mean we're going to get them. It's just the odds are a little bit more in the way of favorable for that rainfall. If we look at the kind of the sprite chart for London, we showed that yesterday, but the idea is, because it's very progressive, look at all the number of precipitational days that we've had since April. Again, we've only had one pretty good dry spell that hit most of the areas with about a 2-week period where we were quite dry. Other than that, it's been quite moist all the way since April. And if we look at the forecast for today, again, some storms could be severe across the southern or southeastern portions of the state. And again, we'll keep an eye on those. I think the best chance for severe storms will be around from about 1 o'clock to about 7 o'clock tonight. And again, highs today in the low to mid 80s, especially across southeast lower Michigan. And then we'll have some comfortable air as Saturday approaches with high temperatures in the 70s, lows in the 50s. And then for Sunday, we'll warm up just a bit, around 80 degrees with comfortable overnight lows. And then I think we'll have more in the way of thunderstorms move in for late Monday into Tuesday, and we'll continue to watch that. That could produce some significant rains. Right now, we don't expect nothing to get out of hand, but again, enough to certainly hold up wheat harvest across much of the area. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, a great weekend, and 73s to all.